So looking at this MMXM here, you can see it starts with an original consolidation, accumulation, smart money reversal, find support off these levels, which are inversion levels, and then eventually distributes to the original consolidation. If you want to know if you're in a retracement or not, like, oh, how do I know if it's a retracement? Looking at the left side of the curve, if you see like a higher time frame for value gap or order block or any PD array, and we're going to make this busy. So in this case, if you want to know if you're in a retracement or not, if price is breaking down like this, where it has a consolidation and it taps it again, and then you get the smart money reversal off whatever your key level is, this is how you know and anticipate MMXM. But most importantly, once you get the shift, you can use other levels like inversions here. You can use your breaker block, and if you want, you can use, in some cases, you can have an order block here. In this case, this would be a propulsion, and price could dip down into that, and you could buy that for the original consolidation. So MMXM is good to know if you're in a retracement or reversal. And a retracement would look like this. So let's say you had a impulse move and the price retraced down to the fair value gap and then impulsed out. We're going to make this a different color. So looking at this, if you had an impulsive leg out and it's retracing into like a fair value gap, this is the lower time frame schematic you'd want to see coming to this level. So consolidation at wherever the high is, showing you low resistance. This is key. And then it break down like that, smart money reversal, and then come to the original consolidation. And if you take your fib levels on the manipulation leg, you can extend it out. And then right around 2 and 3 would be sweet. Looking at this example here, you have a consolidation, accumulation, smart money reversal, and then distribution leg from here straight down to the original consolidation. Looking at this for order flow of MMXM, usually when price gets beneath a pool, it's going to stay beneath that pool until it takes out its original consolidation. So in this case, you can extend your fib, two level, got tagged, 3 level, got tagged here. So this is good when you want to know where to take profit past the original consolidation if it's not already there. Looking at this example here, you have a original consolidation here, accumulation, smart money reversals in here, fair value gap entry there, taking out the original consolidation. If you take your fib from this low to that high, you can see around the 3 mark got tagged pretty good. And I'm actually going to watch the bodies on this. 3 down, original consolidation, 3, they should line up. And when you measure your R from when you enter to where you put your stop, you should have a consistent R every time. So I always say, if you're entering at the smart money reversal, you're looking at anywhere from 4 to 5 R, depending on where you put your stop. Me, I keep it above the breaker. So in this case, this is 4 R down there. So when you do your case studies on MMXM, measure your risk to reward every time and see if your manipulation leg projected down, see if it is lining up. And once you can see these 3 confluences, then risk to reward is up to you. So I do have some lipstick on my chart here, but what I want to talk about is, this might trip you out what I'm going to say. This impulsive move down here, right? This was the start to the retracement. So from here to here is the retracement. Price took that liquidity and he came right for sell side. This is your MMXM right there. So looking at this picture here, you can see the market maker sell model, but also you can see a market maker buy model in here too. So this being the original consolidation, they coming down and then buying. This is a market maker buy, like that, into a market maker sell, like that. Kind of trippy when you think about it, which just lets you go to know that every impulsive price swing, everyone is a market maker buy and sell model. Looking at this here, you have this low being the draw, retracing, price reverses and then goes lower. This is MMXM in a market maker sell model. Also in this leg, you have a fractal MMXM from here being your original consolidation, impulsive move out, reverse and taking the original consolidation here. This is MMXM here. Looking at this image here, trying to trust order flow, like, oh, well, how do I know if I want to extend this fair value gap? How do I know if I want to extend this fair value gap? Isn't this all a breaker? How do you know where to sell? Why is this a breakaway gap? How come they didn't fill that up? You know, when you were looking for detail, that's where you have to study order flow. You have to study order flow. If you don't study order flow, you're not going to get the answers to your questions. But bro, when I was trading ICT, when I first started, it sucked because I didn't have anyone to submit a paper to and say, hey, is this correct? Is this really a breaker? Is this the right way of looking at it? None of us had that when we first were trading ICT. So I know what it's like trying to do your own case studies on MMXM. Oh, is this right? Is this a breakaway because of that? Like who's going to correct you? You know, there's nobody. I didn't have that. Over trial and error and experience, that's when I answered my own questions. That's how I knew, okay, this is a breakaway, this is that. And then when ICT started coming out with later content, he really confirmed everything I was doing, you know. So I was just saying all that. If you guys want, I'll find an image and give you the date, and you study the MMXM and then post it in the Discord, and I'll like it if it's right, and I'll thumbs down it if it's wrong. So I'm gonna find a date. So looking at this example here, if you go back to Thursday, 30th November to Monday, 4th of December, and you are on the 15-minute, mark out what you see in this MMXM here. I want you to mark out your inversion levels. I want you to mark out your original consolidation and order flow on the right side of the curve. Mark those out. Post them in the public chat at me, and I'll review them and leave a comment on what you can improve on and maybe what you did really good on. You know, you might see some things I probably don't see or aware of. So yeah, if you guys want, mark it out, and this will help you with order flow. If you want to learn more about order flow, there is a Patreon down below. It's for what's in there, I'm telling you, it's fucking next to nothing. It's cheap, but for what's in there, bro, you're gonna walk away. Once you watch that 2022 mentorship revamp, you're gonna walk away profitable, bro. Or you should at least. It's very simple what I'm going over. I have a Forex series in there for how to trade Forex from London low to London high. I have that from London high to London low as well. And I also have a futures indices series in there. What I will say is what I'm doing for that 2022 revamp is I'm basically going over his 2022 mentorship in the way I think he's trying to show you, but he's not actually showing you what he's trying to show you. So in there, I'll go straight to the point, literally straight to the point. But also in there, there's order flow tabs and, you know, tabs on everything. I'm adding to them every day, just for the people who want more detail. But the people who don't want more detail and who want to really roll their sleeves up and figure it out, this is it. Everything I'm saying is in this video for MMXM and other videos. It's just about you putting in the work, you know.